And when we talk about food, she quickly comes to mind. If you are a fan like I am of 9TV's Something to Chew On, then you'll know that this woman knows food from the get-go to serving. Welcome food entrepreneur and television host Xandra Rocha to Daybreak. Good morning, Xandra.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You are so beautiful. This is why we have a full studio right now. All the guys are here wanting to watch you. Okay, so for those who have yet to see the show, which would probably be a few people, tell us what you offer in Something to Chew On.
Okay, well, on Something to Chew On, we want to show viewers how beautiful our country is. You know, we want to remind everyone that, you know, when you have a break or you want to go on vacation, travel the Philippines because we have so many islands, you know, and so many different provinces that have so much to offer.
So you're now coming into a new season, but surely there must have been an episode that's closer to your heart among all the others.
Okay, well, each episode has its own charm, you know, each province has its own charm, but for me, I really enjoyed the Laguna episode.
Laguna?
Yes.
What's their specialty there? They have like...
They use a lot of coconut.
Yeah, coconut buko pie, right?
Yeah, so they have buko pie. They use a lot of gata in their food, and I love gata.
I love gata.
And their cuisine is so unique to their province.
Yeah.
You know, it really is their own. I really enjoyed it, and I learned so much about buko, like so many things that I didn't know about.
Yeah.
And then it's good to know that you can just drive there. The province is so nearby.
It's so accessible, right?
Yes.
Your job looks absolutely fun and
a dream.
And
it's a dream
gastronomically
job.
fulfilling as well. Now, what does it like? Let us into your head and your heart. Like, how do you feel living out what is a dream for many of us?
Oh, well, I feel incredibly blessed. Like, every time I go, it doesn't feel like work, you know, because I'm just learning so much about our culture.
Yeah.
And the people you meet along the way are just so amazing. It always leaves me feeling so inspired, you know? And it grounds me, you know, it brings me down to earth and reminds me of what really matters most in life, which is what I really enjoy.
And it's great because you not only bring, you know, food to the viewers there, but you sort of rekindle a love for our own country.
Exactly.
And you give every province a chance to sort of be proud, like, she was in my hometown, you know,
exactly,
she knows what we're talking about.
Well, I hope so, yeah.
Let's talk about your favorite food or dish you've come across in your travels.
Okay, so far, since I said Laguna, there was this dish, they use eggplant, and I don't normally like eggplant.
You don't?
You know?
Okay.
So they take eggplant and they take the gata and they sort of put charcoal in it and they char the coconut before making it coconut milk. And they turn it into a sort of eggplant salad. It's delicious, absolutely delicious.
Oh, did you just hear my stomach grumble?
I know, it's so early in the morning, we haven't had breakfast yet and we're talking about food.
We should totally do like a crossover, Something to Chew On during Daybreak crossover episode.
I know, and bring the food here.
Yeah, we should. So I hear you're also, I mean, you've dabbled your fingers into so many things, but I hear right now you're also making homemade ice cream?
Yes, that was my first love. I've been doing that since around 2009, and it just slowly kept expanding. And that's what keeps me busy between takes.
Well, you don't look frazzled any one bit.
Thank you.
What was it that brought you to sort of, you know, become more passionate about food on this level?
I've always been passionate about food. I've always sort of hoped for the chance to be able to travel the Philippines more and to taste more of the food and learn about culture more. So this really, I really feel like it was fate. You know, this opportunity fell on my lap and I just went for it. And I've never taken formal lessons or classes on how to host. So I just figured, you know what, I'll just be myself. Hopefully they like me.
And you're doing so well. The show has done very well. And it's so easy to sort of just get hooked to the show itself.
That's
because
nice to know.
You know, the viewers, they get a dose of the food, of the culture, of the places, and they get a dose of you, and they're like, nothing overpowers the other. So it's done beautifully, and you know, congratulations and more power to that. And how about, I mean, I'm sure they would love to hear more from you about the new season. What do we expect from the new season?
Okay, for the new season, first of all, it's now an hour long. It started off as 30 minutes and now we're an hour long, which is great because I get to do more. And you can expect more road trips. So for those people who, you know, sometimes it's hard to book flights or it can be expensive, you can jump in your car and drive a couple hours and you're in a totally different province.
Perfect. Now for our viewers who want to follow you, are you on any social media platform at all?
Yes, I'm on Instagram and Twitter. for both me and the show.
Yeah, there you go. So there's her address. You can follow her there. Just do some harmless stalking. Now, also,
don't get creepy, please.
Yeah, no creepy people allowed. Now, so now this is the second season, and I know that learning is a continuous process in life. But what would you say are the best things you've taken home with you at the end of each day?
Right. Well, for me, I always leave feeling so fulfilled and inspired because a lot of the people I meet on the show live very humble lives. You know, a lot of times, you know, they may not be wealthy, but they share so much and they seem happier. You know, it really just reminds you like what matters most in life. And it reminds me of how generous Filipinos really are. No matter what they have, they just want to share, they just want to give, and they're so proud of what they're good at. And that's what I love about it. I always come back feeling so refreshed.
What would be your dream places that you have yet to visit, would you say?
Oh, geez.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
Batanes.
You haven't?
I haven't been.
So you haven't done the episode there yet? Or
no, we haven't. Hopefully, you know, we'll be able to go soon. I just love the idea that it's still so remote and untouched. And I'd like to visit it before, you know, it gets...
Before commercialization.
Yes, exactly.
Gets the best of it.
Exactly.
Now, are you more of a landlocked girl or more of by the waters kind of woman?
By the water. I love the beach. I'm happiest by the ocean. You don't really have to dress up. You know, you're just yourself, no makeup, just natural. That's what I love.
That's the best.
And the food by the ocean, for some reason, right when you're at the beach, you get hungrier.
Yes,
I guess that's
true.
Air, right? It's the air. I don't know what it is, but I feel like my appetite grows times 10 when I'm at the beach.
What is it? But also at the same time, you kind of don't really gain it because you're just walking
you're
the whole
walking.
time.
You can swim all day. I don't know. Yeah.
Your top 3 favorite beaches?
Okay. El Nido.
Yes, definitely.
The beaches on Bohol are absolutely beautiful.
Oh, I have yet to go.
Yeah, I actually just came from there last night, actually. So I'm still on a Bohol high. I really enjoyed myself.
And, it shows you're radiating this morning.
And I would say the old Boracay.
Oh, yeah.
It
is so it's a far cry.
Yeah, it's totally different, even just from several years ago. Just from when I was a little girl, I went and there was like nothing on the island. It was just pristine, and that's how I wish more of our beaches would be kept, you know, respected more.
Preserved,
you know, that the old Boracay, Palawan, and the beaches on Bohol.
Perfect. I like those top 3. Now, you seem like a very busy person with all your activities. Like you've got the show, you're doing you're making homemade ice cream, you're traveling a lot. What's the balance like for you? Is it hard for you to balance career and personal life?
I just make it work. You know, it's, you just try to you know, whether you have to sleep less or whatever, as long as you make it work. And it's so fulfilling that I'm like, you know what, it's really worth it. Whatever stress comes with it is absolutely worth it. Because
bite the bullet.
Yeah, just go for it and it's fine. It works out.
I love how your answers are so real and so genuine and so relatable as well. It's not like some scripted, oh, this is how I make it work. Well, thank you so much for dropping by this morning. And please invite our viewers to come check out the now hour-long new season of your show.
Okay, so guys, watch Something to Chew On. It's now an hour long and it's on 9 TV. It airs on Saturdays at 7 p.m. So please watch and enjoy our beautiful provinces and travel the Philippines more.
I love it. I love the new look, and I'm excited about this new season. Thank you once again for dropping by.
Thanks so much,
and we hope to have you again.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Soon, okay, before you know it, it's season 3.
I know.
Way to go.
Let's see.
Well, there you have it, Xandra Rocha of 9 TV's Something to Chew On, and we still have a ton of stories in store for you. But first, these messages. You're watching Daybreak on 9 TV.